Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. We have a crazy unboxing. 2 boxes from Hoffy. Thank you, Scott Hoffman. He's an awesome dude. Big supporter of the channel and a really cool guy. So let's take a look. All right, we got 2 boxes. He said to open them both, so I'll start with the big one and then I'll go to the little one. No, I'll start with the little ones, go to the big one. Who knows? Oh yeah, the big one's heavy. So we'll start with the little one. All right, here we go, guys. I'm opening it up today with my Kizer Rays. Got this knife, really cool little knife. I like some Kizer stuff. It's really cool. All right, coins number 1. All right, so we'll have that for review. Okay, so put that to the side. Very cool. Coins number 3. Giveaway. Okay, giveaway. Giveaway. Okay, giveaway. And question. Okay, we like mystery boxes. So that's a mystery. So let me just open them, get everything together, because it looks like things are numbered. So I got to get everything open. We just got to do this. We got to put everything on the table, see what we got here today. Hopefully everything's okay. This got crushed a little bit there. Hopefully that's not a big deal. Let's see. Okay, here we go. For Rob. Okay, okay. Stickers. I love stickers. We'll put those off here. For Rob. Wow, okay. Knives for Rob. Now, I bought some knives from him. I wonder if that's the knives. Stabbies for subscribers. Okay, maybe giveaways. I love that. 10K special edition. Ooh, okay. Giveaway. All right, all right. Giveaway. Okay, okay. And then we got, oh, giveaway. Holy cow, Hoffy, man. Dude. We'll wait on these because I bought these knives, and that's not fair because that's something. I mean, yes, it's for the channel ultimately, but let's look at this. We'll wait for that. We got to go in order here. So, number 3, number 1. Is there a number 2? He did say he forgot to include something. Maybe that was number 2. All right, we'll start off with number 1, coins. So let's take a look. Man, his packaging is next to perfect. I mean, it's just amazing. What do we have here? Wow. Is this like another 3D printed super cool thing? Sure looks like it. He is the 3D printing genius. That's what I call Hoffy. He's like a 3D printing. Ooh, got some silicate packs in there, maybe to keep it dry. Ooh, what's going on here? Now I'm curious. Coins, okay. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? All right. What do we have here? Is this just a container? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, dude. I love this stuff, man. It's like an engineering feat of, wow, that's cool. Okay, that's packaging on a hold. Oh. Dude, and even imprinted. Look at that, 10K. That's freaking awesome, Hoffy, man. Dude, this is like next level. I feel like I gotta save that. That's such good packaging, man. All right, wow. Oh my God, I love this. I love this. Diamonds, seriously, man. This is cool. Okay, we gotta take a look. What do we have here? Ready? What do we got in here? We got coins. Oh my gosh. Look, fidget coins, 10K, we're going, look at this. Oh, that's freaking awesome, Hoffy. I saw a test coin of this and didn't know if he'd be able to do it, but he did. That's so freaking cool. Sorry, I'm so excited. I'm not spinning it. Here we go. See how it spins? These coins are all spinny coins here. Now, we have something here. Okay, so maybe, oh, these were the not so good ones. Okay, yeah. He usually sends me some rejected coins, and you know what I do is I save them because I'm going to make them into a mural. I'm going to frame it. When I get it big enough, all the coins, I'm going to save one of the good ones, and then I save the progress of all the things. To me, it's a story. It's a huge part of the channel and you know, my friendship with Hoffy. I feel like it's just something worth celebrating. So, okay, I see what's happening here. This one doesn't even turn. Okay. I can see how that did meet QA. Now, this one does spin. All right, okay, I see over here. I can see how you might not like that. I get it. Okay. Oh, this one doesn't spin either. All right. Oh, this one's close. This one's really close. Oh, I see what you're talking about there. I get it. It's super close. This one looks really close, though. What's going on here? Maybe it doesn't spin exactly like the other ones. I got you. Hoffy's a very precise guy. He likes to have the stuff work really well. Okay. Yeah, see, these, look at these guys. Look how these spin. So these aren't going to be in cases because these are meant to be fidget coins. This is so cool, Hoffy, man. So look at this. So when we get to 10K, I'm going to be including a 10K coin in there. And so my plan, if you didn't know, is once we hit 9,500, I'm planning to, once we hit 9,500, I'm going to show 2 of the 10 knives that we're giving away. So there'll be 10 giveaway knives. I have been planning this for months. People have been generous. People have donated. There's knives that vendors, manufacturers have donated. Knives that were given to the channel that I'm using. There might even be a super crazy, super cool bonus. I do love the colors, by the way, Hoffy. I get what you're meaning, but I'm going to save these for my mural. I'm making a mural, special mural of stuff. But this is so cool. Look at this. He diamond studded it, man. You know what this reminds me of? Bedazzle. Anybody remember that? Am I dating myself? That is freaking cool, dude. Okay, I'm going to leave that right there. That's worth just being on camera. Okay, so number 3. What do we got here? All right, all right. This is always like such a treat. Such a freaking treat, I gotta tell you, man. I'm like, I always feel like, okay, what's next? What's next? Okay, we got silicate packets, keeping everything dry. Okay. All right, so this is very thoroughly sealed. So there's more in here. What do we got in here? Oh. Okay. Was this what he used for his template? I wonder. I wonder if that was the template to put this on. I see. Okay, and what are these? Oh my gosh. This is as it comes right off the 3D printer. That's freaking cool, dude. Okay, so you ever wonder how it comes off the printer? He pulls these up, and I'm gonna just take one off because I'm pretty sure I've seen people do 3D print. See, it pulls right off, and then this stuff pops off, and I hope I'm doing this right, Hoffy. I just want to show people the stuff that he does. And then this stuff comes off, and I think he'll use like a little lighter or a blowtorch or something, and then this will break in there like it should. If this is not one of the defective ones, it's going to be inside. You got to move it around here. Yeah, there you go. Wow. Okay. And so then this stuff comes off right here. So these are extra coins. Okay. And these look good to me. I think he just wanted me to have the experience of what they look like right off the 3D printer. This is freaking cool, man. Okay, so I know he does some finishing. He files them, or he uses like a little lighter and stuff. He was telling me about some of the tools he uses. I don't print a lot of 3D, but these are cool. And I bet, are these all? Yeah, these are good. These are actually good. Now, this is not a defect. This is just stuff that comes off, but look at that. I would imagine, I mean, I got to touch the outside, right? Like you'll see over here. Yeah, you'll see that. So this looks very much like this coin here. I don't think that's a reject, is it? I don't think so. It looks good to me, unless Hoffy thinks otherwise. I'll keep it to the side just in case, but very, very cool. Wait, yeah, this is the one. This is over here. So these are the extra ones. So I'm gonna just kind of go through what you see on the print. That's just so freaking cool, though. That's really cool. Yeah, I love watching videos on 3D printing. I don't know about you guys. I think it's cool. And then when you get to see stuff that you can use, because I've got a lot of, okay, let me see. You do this, hold on. You got to do something, and you usually hear like a little pop. There we go. So it's really close. Now I just got to come back and touch and get rid of this stuff. I think he has like a little chamfering tool. I'm sorry. This is just really cool. I'm having fun doing this. I really dig this. Yeah. This is cool. See how this stuff comes right off? Oh, I think this is cool, man. This is so cool. And then, there we go. You hear that pop? And then it spins. Oh, this is too much fun. I'm sorry. Okay. I'll speed this up so you don't have to wait for it. So you can hear that pop. So I'll see if I can do one here. I'll keep that audio in case this one doesn't have, okay, this one, I don't think this one's done it. All right, so see, can't spin now. Watch this. Yeah, you hear that little pop? There you go. All right, so this is the leftover, what he does. Goes through all that cleanup, and this is how he made it. That's kind of cool. I get a little insight to all the work he does. These silicate packs, I actually use them for my pew-pew loader things, right? Those are great to keep things dry. That's cool. I think this is going to be another thing. I think the mural, yeah, I've got an idea of what I want to do with the mural. I think this is going to be part of the mural. I think it's going to be super cool. I can't wait to frame that. Yeah, we're saving that. Now these, I think these all look good to me, but they need to be finished. So I will, if I don't figure out how to do this, I'm sure Hoffy will tell me, like, oh, all you need is a little tool, do this or whatever, and it's super easy. I'll be like, okay, yeah, cool. All right, so we have something for, let's do the stabbies for the subscribers. You guys probably want to see what this is. This looks like some giveaways for you guys. So, man, Hoffy, thank you. Wow. Okay. We got a Kizer. We've got a Wee knife. Oops. We have a Beyond EDC. A nice box, by the way. Could use this to ship, so it's a good box to save. When you ship a lot of stuff, you always save boxes, right? Unless you're a shipping department. So some of these, if I've not reviewed them, I might have a review on these guys, just so you know. Oh, so something came out right here. What is this? Okay, so I don't know if that's part of the knife. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what this is. Beyond EDC. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Big old hawkbill. Oh, that action's not bad at all. Solid flathead screwdriver. Very cool. Oh, that's nice. That's actually really nice. You can sort of front flip it. It's not super easy. It's not super, the detent is not super strong, I don't think. Yeah, it's not super strong detent, which is fine for a fuller kind of flick like this, but definitely a nice aggressive hawkbill. Nice and sharp, very pokey. All right, that's cool. That's going to be a fun one. I don't know what this is. I'm thinking this is something else. I don't know what it is. I'm going to save this, put it off the side. I don't think it's something for the knife. I really don't think it's something for the knife, but we'll save it just in case. So we've got that. We'll put that out like that. And then we have a Wee knife here. That's fancy. That's fancy. What do we have here? Okay. Oh, okay. I think I know what this is. Yes. All right. This is the 704XA. I think this was part of one of those boxes that you get. What do we got here? Does it say the steel on here? Usually it's written small writing somewhere. Yep. D2. It's a Wee knife, D2 G10 liners, and I think this is steel liner. So this is like a civi wee, a Wee civi, a civi wee, as we call it. It's like a civivi, but like with the Wee quality and stuff. It is hollow grind. Nice. It almost has a Persian blade because it drops there, so you could call it a Bowie almost, or a Persian. You know, on Blade Police, you can tell me what it is. It's actually a really nice and centered. Dead centered, dead nuts. Wow. Backspacer, got a little place for back there. Flipper's really nice. I wonder, is there enough to get in there? No. It is bolstered frame lock, steel liners. That's actually not bad. That's pretty darn good. I kind of dig that. I dig that. Yeah, I think these are definitely some of the ones I bought for giveaways for sure. So we're going to put that there. Oh, I should have opened this. I'm sorry. We'll come to it in just a second. We're in the middle of this. We're going to finish. No, don't want me to stop here. Not sure if this is the giveaway one. I saw this one. I think this might be one that I was interested in, but it may still be a giveaway. So we'll see. Unless this is something else. The Kizer beg letter. An Azo design. So this is a beg letter. And it looks like canvas, black micarta. This looks like linen micarta. Oh, that is linen micarta. That's nice. Ooh, that is really nice. I like that. Okay. It's a button lock with thumb stubs. Kizer. What do we got here for blade steel? Beg letter 2. 154 cm. Well, that's not bad. And they're solid. Okay. It is a button lock. It's in it really solid too. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. Well, this will be a nice giveaway. Oh, I do like this a lot. No, I think this definitely was going to be a giveaway. Yeah, that's really cool. There's another Kizer, I think, that if I'm thinking of the right one, there's another Kizer that I bought from him. I'd like to maybe be for my collection. It'll probably end up being a giveaway at some point, but still very cool. So far, these are 3 giveaway knives that you'll see. We have the 10K coins. I'm going to put that up there. Now we have the special 10K. These are all giveaway stuff. We'll get to that here in a second. I'm going to move this over here. We'll put that over here. And then this is for Rob's stuff. We'll do that last. All right, so this 10K special. Let's see what this is. Feels heavy. Feels super heavy. What is this? It's got some weight to it. Oh, what is this? What is it? What do we got here? Oh, we got a 10K coin, skull. I'm going to open the silicate pack. Does it say on here what knife this is for? Is this another? Let me see if it's for the, but I like that 10K. Oh, that's freaking cool. Is this? Yeah, I think it's for the, yep, it's for the hedgehog. But this is the 10K hedgehog. That's cool. That's cool. So, you know, this is the one I have that he made for me, and I have my hedgehog in there, and I keep that up on my display of slip joints, right? Right now I'm not carrying this, so it's displayed right there. So that one's mine, but it looks like we're going to be able to give another one of these away, and it's going to say 10K on there. That's stinking cool. All right. So someone's going to win that. Now, I won't have a hedgehog. I'll have to see if I can find one, or else hopefully you have a hedgehog. All right, so this is going to be something for the giveaway. So let's get into this. Boy, I know there's a long video, but this is a lot of cool stuff, man. All right, let's see if I can get into this. Oh my gosh, is this what I think it is? Oh, it's a Tristashe Stand. Oh, it's a Tristashe Stand. Oh, I love this. I open the silicate pack there. I gotta save that. All right, this is a Tristashe. So I don't have a Tristashe right now because I sold mine, but what it does is it holds the Tristashe. Now, this is not a Tristashe, I know. Sorry, Cole. Cole doesn't watch this. He's too big of a channel. He doesn't watch a little guy like me, but this is what it would be. Now, Cole's coming out with his new Tristashe, and I'll definitely be wanting to get one of those for sure. I can't wait for those. I'm super excited about that. But I don't know if that's going to be a giveaway, or maybe we'll wait till we get the new one. I think his new knife is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be a budget. I remember seeing him talk about them and share, and they look pretty good. I mean, they look really good. Wasn't sure if he did 14C28 or 154 Nitro V. I can't remember what he did, what he ended up deciding on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's another little stand. This is freaking cool. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what's really cool about this, if you're not familiar with these little things, there's a term for it, and I feel like an idiot, but here's mine. I use this all the time, okay? Is this the one? Yeah, I can put this in here. I use my little stand for stuff. This is a nice stand here. I think this actually fits a tool. If you have a tool mount, I think there's something else that it can fit. I know for him, or no, that's a square one. Maybe this is the square one that fits the tool, and I'm using it incorrectly. Maybe I'm supposed to replace this one with that one. I'm probably the case. So you can see, I think this one goes for the tool, and then this is supposed to, and is this a little taller? Oh, it is. Yeah. So, and I might have one of these actually, so we'll see. I just went with this because it was the same color to match my little set over here, but these are so cool. This is, I don't know if this is for this one. No, it's not for this one, but these are, so you can put your screws in there. Your bits, right? So you can put your bits in there. These are a little tight, but that's okay. They'll wear in really quickly. These wear in pretty quickly. So, but you put your bits in there. I don't know which one fits in here. If this is, I know there's a tool that he uses, but it might be a different one. I don't think it's this. No, that's too big. And I know it's not this. He made one of these for my little eyes to see a little better. But this is cool. All right. And I use this, I use this all the freaking time. And I have a second one that I have for my, if you didn't know, I have this one over here too. This is, I didn't attach it because this was a little heavier and I wasn't sure my thing would work. But, sorry, my cat, all the doggone hair got in there. But this is my extra tools that I have in here. And then this is my, my caliper. And this nice little tool. Now this right here is extra place for batteries. I had a set extra, oh, I might actually have the batteries for that because it came with an extra set of batteries. I just thought of that. Interesting what happens when you think through the thing and then remember to go back and do it. Anyways, very cool. So let's see what else we got here. I'm wondering if this is like a whole setup for someone to win. This is really cool. You guys, if you'd like to have your tools together, I'm telling you, so cool. I remember when Nick Shabazz started doing some of the 3D printing stuff, and it was kind of, really revolutionary and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. But they were always very specific in their setups. And I thought, I don't know. Okay, now we got 2 sets. Oh, okay, so we have multiple sets. Now, real quick, it's magnetic. You see that? And you can actually attach these to one another. So if you had 2 of them, there's screws where you can screw them together here, and you can attach them together. And I don't know if it has the screws in it. It doesn't. But I have extra screws because I have a bunch of extras of these because some of the ones that we tried didn't quite fit for some of the tools that I have, but it would probably work really great for some of you guys. So now we got another one. All right, let's see if they're all the same. I don't know. I don't know if they are. Okay. Oh, super cool. Super cool. I got to save these little desiccant packets. I have a bunch of them. All right, so we're going to be giving away these. Man, I'm going to probably be including these in the giveaways. All right, what do we got over here? Oh, a little pouch. Oh, with a sticker. Velcro pouch with a sticker and a desiccant pack. Keep everything nice. And it's funny because he comes from Arizona. And Arizona's so dry. I remember living out there. Everything's so dry. I guess when anything else but Arizona, it's going to be super dry. Now, this is a question mark, so this will be a surprise. Let's see what we got here. Just want to make sure I don't damage it. Okay, anything in there? Oh. All right, let's get into this. What do we have? Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing this is for a tool. All right, so it's going to hold something. Is it something? I mean, it's not my pin, no. I bet it's something. It might be in here somewhere. All right, so we're going to wait. We're going to figure what this out. Maybe it's something that's included already, or it's something for one of my tools that I use all the time, because he does this stuff. He comes up with this crazy stuff that I'm like, ah, crap, what is this for? And then I have to think about it. What would this be for? I'll have to think about it, because there's a lot of tools that I do use, and what would he think that this would go into? Well, I'm going to hold on to this, because in case it's one of these other things. So we do have this right here. Well, let's do the stickers first, because I always like to check out the stickers. I don't want to be selfish and do mine last, right? Because stickers are going to be for all the giveaways. Hoff Lab Works. Oh, you got his stickers. You got your stickers, dude. Oh, I love them. I love them. But wait. Oh my God. Oh, dude. Oh, touche, man. Touche. Oh, I gotta look at your sticker first, but man, dude, I deserve that. I resemble that remark. Oh my gosh. I'm tearing up. I'm laughing so hard. Seriously. Okay, so look at these. Okay, so Hoff Lab Works. So he does 3D printing. And some of the stuff like this, if you ever want to make one of these and you don't want to hope that you might win it, you want to buy something like this, he does 3D printing. He did the Tristashe mustache. If you have one of his knives or get the new one, which I'm planning to get, you can have stuff for that. You can have the QSP holder for the skull. I have my Metal Complex rock that I have for my Metal Complex one as well. Dude. Oh, man. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome, dude. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Well deserved. Touche. Oh man, I'm still my face, my jaw is hurting because I'm smiling so much here. All right. Okay. We're gonna wait to look at the one for the review. It's a Poikilo knife. I can tell you that. And Poikilo knives are awesome. I love Poikilo knives. I've had a chance to check a lot of them out, but this looks like something new, and I think I know what it might be. This is going to stay on here. These are just awesome. These are awesome. So we'll wait on this one because this will be a separate unboxing because that's a review. What do we have here? Something for Rob. Let's do the small one first. I think we should go small and then we'll go big. What do you think? Oh, millimeter. Okay. Is this gauge? 10 gauge, 14 gauge? M2, M6. Okay. So that's something that hangs up, but this looks like it is. Is it a conversion? As soon as he explains it to me, I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense. But I don't always see it, obviously, right up front, because I'm a very literal person, you know, and I have to kind of think, and I look at I get really nerdy, and I overthink things instead of just kind of assume that, you know, it's just a really good, solid tool for something. Ooh, what is this? What is this? All right. Well, let's save these Jessica packs. All right, so we got a plug. What is this? It's a magnet. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a plug. It's a cord saver. That's friggin' brilliant. So you could put your cords, you could use this, you could wrap them. Oh, I like that. Okay, here's some more stuff that he makes. So some of the stuff is just, oh, and this is flexible. So this is 3D printed, but this is flexible. This is kind of squishy, which is you want it to be when you're using this. Okay, so this is for a USB cord, right? And this happens to be like a lightning cable. He was just give us an example. So I do have a cable. Matter of fact, I use this one very often to transfer my files from my iPhone when I record these videos to my iPad so I can process. Okay, where did my cord go? Uh-oh. Oh, please don't. I hope nobody stole it. It's the one cord I have for, oh, it went in the back. And this is perfect because this thing went in the back and I lost it and I would have been like hunting all over for it. So we're going to try this. This is perfect, man. This is really cool. All right, now this is for a USB-C, but it should still work, right? It should still work. Let's see. Does it work? Not quite. This is more for a USB-C. Okay, that's fair enough, fair enough. But the idea is that I could wrap this up like this, and then the cord would go in here. So if I was to make this just a little bit tighter, so I got to be a little tighter with my wraps here. This is when you got to be precise, right? You got to make sure your wraps are tight, and then they'll fit in there. Yeah, like that. Okay. So that's the idea. This is kind of a cord saver. Now it'd be cool. This is made for USB-C, which I do use. Matter of fact, I've got several of them over here. Like this one right here is one that's plugged in right now, charging my headset, and then it just fits right in there like that. So that's cool. But this is definitely cool, and I'm sure he could do USB, like a USB-C. He could do different kind of cords, like a like this USB-C or something like that. But that's really stinking cool. I like that. Now, so that's what these are, and then this is for like extensions or power cords to Like my laptop. Oh, when I travel, this would be great for my laptop cord. I like that. I'm going to put that up here as well. All right, we're going to put that there. We'll leave that here. I know it's not exactly for the right one, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, so we have this. I still got to figure with this out. Usually, he's always surprised when I get this, and I think he's got me stumped this time. I think he's actually got me stumped. Unless I remember after the video's over, I might be stumped here. It looks like a pin holder, like if I were to have one of my pins. I mean, that's what I think, but this, it's not exactly Hoffy's perfect fit, right? He usually has like a better perfect fit. Unless he was thinking of one of my special pins, no. Oh, by the way, he also made these. These are awesome. You see me use these all the time when I'm checking knives to see if they're steel, right? If I see like, is the liner steel? This is also made by Hoffy. These are really cool. If you wanted a little test magnet, which sometimes is better than the magnet's all awkward, because this one I can really specifically reach in for, and it has very strong, one of those ferrous magnets, right? So it's really, really strong, and that's really cool. By the way, yeah, he did these as well. Hoffy, you got me, man. I think you actually got me, dude. This should make sense. Dude, I'm tripping, like I should know this. I should know this. Is it from my old kazoo? Well, there you go. Maybe it's a kazoo holder. I don't know. Like, this is the first kazoo I ever bought. Now, the reason why I don't play this, it's beep, beep, beep. It doesn't sound as good. And then I got this kazoo, and so that became the kind of the kazoo, right, that we use a lot. And then we have different kazoos. But this was the very first kazoo I ever got, and for the channel. It was a little disappointing, but I kept it because USA made, first kazoo. But maybe it's a kazoo holder. I don't know, Hoffy. I don't know. You got me, man. You got me on this one. All right. I think this is all cool. I'm going to go ahead and look at the other knives, because these are knives for nerds. So I know I bought some more knives, and I definitely want to check these guys out as well. So what we have in here, we got a QSP. Very, very cool. We got a Remit. Very cool. We got an Artisan Cutlery. All right. We've got a Civivi, and then we got, oh, this is the Kizer, I think the one I kind of want it for myself, I think. If I'm remembering correctly, maybe I didn't buy it because I don't know, maybe I felt like I was spending too much money. Oh no, I think this is it. All right, so we're gonna look at that last because that's cool. All right, so here's Remit. So I know I've seen some of my reviews of Remit. I don't hate Remit. I just want you to know that. I do like Remit. There's a lot of things I appreciate. There's just some of the designs I'm not a big fan of. And that just because I'm not a fan of some of those designs doesn't make it a bad knife or bad company. I think they offer a lot of value for what they have. And like the Bulldog, we took a look at. This right here is does it tell me? This is the Remit EDC, the King camping knife. So this, I think I've reviewed this one before. Yep, we reviewed this before. Yep, we reviewed this one before. So this is a good knife, and I've given this away. So I don't know if he won it. Did he win it and he's giving it back to me? I don't know. But anyways, this is a good knife. I like this knife. I thought this was really good. I had a good review on this one, so I've done my review unboxing on this guy. I think it's a pretty nice knife. Definitely worth checking out this one for sure. So and you usually get a cloth and you get a little tool with it, which I think is really cool. So there's super budget bangers. This is what we call a super budget knife. So this is going to be a super budget knife, and I think it's a great, great deal. I'm going to move the Tristashe over here. Okay. Now we're going to look at the QSP. What do we have here? Oh, the hornbill. Okay, so the hornbill. Yeah, I wanted to check this out. All right, so this is a unique shape. Got a titanium. I'm pretty sure it's titanium. Yeah, titanium clip, milled. Nice flexibility. Back, I think steel liners. Yep, steel liners. All right, nice big thumb studs with a fuller, a thumb hole. You can call it what you want, and a front flipper. So the front flipper. Ooh, that's not bad. That's not bad. What's the steel in here? Do we know it? Should be on the side here. Let's see. S35VN blade steel, stone gold washed, golden carbon fiber handle. So this is golden carbon fiber. Let's see. Oh, nice, nice. I'll have to look at this in the sun. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, it's pretty smooth actually. Liner lock, nice engagement, locked in there, really good. This is definitely gonna need a review. Actually, this is way better than I thought it was gonna be. Thumb studs work really nice. The fuller works really nice. Being it's a line lock, can we do left hand? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Thumb studs, let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Front flicking, yeah, let's see, can we do the, oh, absolutely. All right, can we slow roll it? Absolutely, this is, okay, this is a banger. All right, I like this one. This is gonna be a fun giveaway. I think this might be a members giveaway because this is really nice. I think it's a little more too. It's definitely in the members range of a knife. So, oh, I'm not gonna put it back in. I'm gonna leave this out so y'all can see it. That's a banger of a knife. Okay, I like that. I'm super excited about that one. I was, you know, I wasn't sure about it, and I went ahead and made the, you know, since he had it, I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Now we got a Civivi here, and what do we have here? Just so I know what it is. Okay, it's called a Star Flare. So you may know what this is. I don't know if I do. All right, so this was unique looking, and I thought, let's check it out. Star Flare, aluminum bodies. Okay, deep pocket carry clip, recessed screws, so you have enough room. Kind of the typical flick. All right, is this recurved? No, it's flat. Definitely a Wharncliffe. I would absolutely call this a Wharncliffe. A button lock, for sure. Reverse. Oh, it's got a nice little sound to it, doesn't it? Here, listen. Let's do it again. Yeah. It's a button lock. I know button locks are kind of a fad. They're here and gone, but it's still a nice knife, especially if you have someone who has some issues with their hands. My sister-in-law, I got her a button lock that really works well for her, and it really works well in her hand, and I think it's a good knife. Plenty of room. Nice and solid presentation. Got a little texture here, which is nice. Unique texture. This is going to be fun. Yeah, for sure. So this is an extra screw right there because you can put this, reverse the clip. So they didn't fill it in. There's no need to because it wouldn't have been recessed. And that extra screw is going to go in here. But this, leaving it like this, is perfectly fine, right? And it's a Civivi, so you know it's kind of a budget banger. But not a, I don't know if it's a budget banger. This okay. We are dealing with, does it say on here? Nitro V. Nitro V. Does it say that over here? Yeah, Nitro V. So I suspect this is going to be like a budget banger, kind of like a regular giveaway. Why did I do that? I want to leave all these out so you can see them. There is a cloth in there that you may not have seen. It may not be there whoever wins it, because I steal the cloths, especially the nice microfiber cloths. Because to tell you the truth, I use them when I do all my work on my knives and stuff like that. Like I just recently threw 2 of these away because I got dirty, and this is my clean one compared to the other ones. And I do need to replace it, so very nice. All right, so now let's look at the artisan cutlery. This is, well, you don't know what it is because it's the traditional naming. This is the older packaging too. Okay, so it's ARRP M9. Ceramic ball. It doesn't tell me it just says the model name. All right, so let's see what we got here. It's a flipper. JG10. Nice deep pocket carry clip. Nicely dead center. Let's see. Definitely a Persian blade. Definitely got a Persian look to it. Liner lock. Fully engaged. Nice and locked. What do we got here? Designed by Dirk Pinkerton. So it's a Dirk Pinkerton design. I'll have to see what it is. Okay. You clear the detent right there. Does close pretty nicely. It is artisan colored, but it's ARP M9. So this is probably going to be in the budget realm as well. I don't know. But this makes a pretty fun giveaway. Again, sometimes some of these knives, you know, the idea of these giveaways is that some of these things are going to make a cool first knife for someone, maybe a workhorse knife, something you want to keep in your car, something you want just work in the yard with. You know, for some of you guys, if you're just getting into knives, some of these are going to be really nice knives. I tell you, when I first got into knives, if I had something of this caliber, I would have been delighted, because I did not. I started off with crappy stuff, right? This is pretty premium right here. This is the Rays. This is a Kizer, and this is a Kizer over here, and this is a Kizer we're about to take a look at. But this is a Rays S45VN DLC coated blade. This is a really nice knife, okay? It's still not super expensive by some other knife standards, but it's still a very nice knife. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this guy. I was really excited to check this one out. This one I think might be for me, just to be fair, okay? I don't want to disappoint you guys. But I kind of got this one with the hopes that this might be for me. But you know how it goes. In the end, it may end up being a giveaway anyways. All right, this is freaking cooler than I think it already. I'm already digging this. Hold on. Okay, this crystal tie is actually freaking cool. Oh, I do dig that. Moped EDC, Trish, you would love this. If you don't, you probably already have one. I don't hate that. Wow. Okay, hold on. Just to kind of appreciate this, let's put a little light on here. I think you can see it a little bit better with this. Do you see that crystal tie? And it's got 2 layers of anodization. Look at that. Do you see that? I think that's kind of cool. I don't know if it's capturing on the camera. Never know if it is or not, but pretty cool. It's a little smaller, definitely a smaller knife. Let's see, get my hand in there. Let's do it again. Okay, liner lock. It does close down like that. Okay, let's try it again. Thumb works really well. All right, what do we got for blade steel? S45VN blade steel, just like my other one. Okay, very nice. Ooh, nice satin finish. This almost looks like a hand satin finish. Is that what I'm reading here? Hold on. It's satin finish, but it's the angle of a hand satin finish job. So we got S45VN blade, hand brushed. Okay, that makes sense. Hand brushed, sure. Okay, titanium and purple snowflake handle. So they call it purple snowflake, which is crystal tie. It's crystal titanium inlay and a liner lock. So that means titanium, yeah, steel liners, which, you know, that's where Kizer really is able to still offer a banger of a knife at a price and still be able to do it. Okay, so this is smaller. The thing about smaller is you gotta clear your finger, right? Smaller can be okay as long as you understand that and know where to place it. Sometimes it can be a challenge, and maybe, you know, then you're like, okay, it's not for me. But you just have to understand every knife is a little different. You gotta just appreciate every knife you have. I think that way you can truly enjoy it. Man, that's really nice in there too. I don't know if you can see that. That's really pretty. Yeah, this is for me. Sorry, guys. I saw this one and I was like, oh, Hoffy, I'm buying this one. Can we? No, we can't. Not enough, but the middle finger flick works, and we can slow roll it if we wanted to, or we can just thumb flick it. Since it is a liner lock, we should be able to, hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? And we'll probably put skiffs in this guy. I'll probably see another review. I'll do a review on this one for sure. My first impressions. So let's kind of go through here real quick. I like this. This Beyond EDC, very pleasantly surprised on this one. Little weak on the detent. We can fix that. We can definitely increase the detent if we want to. I think it's intentional. But definitely a little weak on the detent, but that can be adjusted. I'm not worried about that. Still pretty cool. Very interesting. If you need a box cutter, something to cut with, this is that recurve really does draw you into the cut. So there's a benefit to it. I'm not a fan of a recurve, but I get it. I get the physics behind it. I really like this Kizer, this Begleiter 2, this beautiful linen micarta handle scales. That's really nice, and that's beautiful linen micarta. It's really exceptional, actually. Really nicely done. Yeah. 154 cm. Yeah, 154 cm button lock. Pretty solid. Really nice. This is going to be a great little knife to carry. 154. Oh, nice and sharp too. Nice. Good. Yeah, good even edge on there, which is going to make this a really nice kind of a EDC type of tool, you know, you can use at work, an office. This is cool. This is like a budget civivi. Now, they jokingly call these civivis, like civivi, but the we name together, because it's like a civivi budget cost, like the materials, but it's a we. And I think this was made for Battle Box or something like that. It was part of a Battle Box, I think, and I'm sure, you know, Hoffy can confirm that, but it's a really nice budget civivi. I mean, it's a really nice civivi or a really great budget we. D2, and when they do D2, this is not like the super cheap, like horribly heat treated D2. This is going to be pretty good. It's hollow grind. D2 is actually a pretty nice steel, and it's got a functional finger choil. You can choke up. That's actually a functional finger choil. Got the jimping. I like it. It's comfortable, very rounded, super ergonomic. I really like that. That one's really nice. It's a flipper only, which for better or for worse, you may like or you may not like. But the flipper works really well. Flipper's got great action. So we can do push button. Yep. We can do light switch. Yep. We can do light switch. And it's nice because it is a liner lock, so it's easy to work left-handed. And you do have a cutaway, and you do have easy access to that liner lock. So liner lock on here is really nice. The button lock on here is really nice as well. I do like that. All right, again, the liner lock here, nice cutaway, easy access. It is a little weak. I think I'm going to try to tighten that. This one I'm very impressed with. It was so unusual, but then when I get it, it's like, okay, I see you. Nice cutaway, nice jimping on there, easy access, not difficult to get to. I thought it would be a little difficult with big old meaty fingers, but it's enough access. Nice thick scales though, really. So it gives you some robustness to it and a great finger choil area. Really can choke up with a nice little groove to push that cut there. You do have the thumb studs, but they're really out of the way of the blade. Whether you cut down like this or you cut in like this, they're really kind of out of the way. But it gives you multiple options. You've got the fuller, thumb studs, and the front flipper. Let's see, can we? We can reach around. Okay, so that works really nice. Again, dead nut centered. Really good, it's locked tight. Yeah, it's really in there nice. Very, very cool. And again, this is one of Remit's, I think the Bulldog and this guy right here. This is the camping one. I think it's the camping one. Those are two of my favorite super budget knives. And I really think Remit does a fantastic super budget knife. I know they have some more premium. They're a little out there for me. They're premiums. I'm not a super fan of theirs, but you know, that's okay. I like this one. And I think it's a great knife. Again, good access. I've already reviewed this and already talked about this one, but there's just a lot to be liked about this. The chamfering's really well. There's no sharp spots, and I really appreciate that. This button lock, it's unique. It's got a circuitry kind of look to it. If you like different and unique, this is definitely going to be it. It's got some cool acoustics. You can hear that for sure, a little ting. I think that's cool. No button stick on that lock? No. Okay, I had a little bit when we first got it and I wasn't sure. Yeah, it's clearing right up. So there we go. Really nice. Aluminum scales, standoffs in the back, button, easy access. It is covered when you close it. It's nice and disengaged. You open it. You're gonna be here. You can choke up. Now, as a lefty, can you depress that? You really have to push that in. You really have to have like a really big knobby specific callus that pushes that in. Kind of unusual, but you know, something to keep in mind. But this is a great little knife. This will get into this beautiful Warncliffe to get into your boxes, letters. This will be a great letter opener, all sorts of stuff. I like it. And then we got this artisan cutlery. It's a Pinkerton design. I forget what this one is called. I should know this. And if I remember, the part number is the J1854P. And it's designed by Dirk Pinkerton. And I cannot tell you what it is, but it's definitely a Persian blade. I would call this a Persian. You might call it a Bowie. I don't know. It looks more, yeah, I mean, technically the Persian has to, but it does do this and it does this. So to me, it's like, it's a bow Persia. It's a Persia bow. Can we call it a Persia OE? Let's call it a Persia OE. Is that a new thing? Can we make up a new blade name? Call it a Persia OE? So I'm going to call this a Persia OE. Blade police, go at it. Tell me how wrong I am. I'm okay with that. I'm just having fun. It's a unique, distinct blade shape. Not quite my cup of tea, but I don't hate it. I gotta tell you, I don't hate it. It's unique. And here's the thing. Typically, a lot of these things, some of these things, I don't like, right? You would get some of these designs, but then as you start to modify these designs, you start bringing in other aspects. This is starting to become acceptable to me. And I know that sounds really arrogant. It's not like you need my approval. I get it. But I mean, I used to have like, I would see something and something, it'd be so gross to me. I would think it's disgusting. I'd be like, oh, that's disgusting. That's the most ugliest looking knife in the world. This is not. It's got some elements that it brought in that's kind of cool. I like the G10, the JG10. I'm always a fan of that, honestly. I really am. I like JG10. All right. Then we have this guy, which, this is my boy. This is mine. This is mine. This is, this is Ara? Yeah, Ara. It's small. If you got large hands, you might not like it. I do have to figure out how to handle it, but I will tell you, it's not one of these where I have to like really weirdly reach for it and to get down there. It's not like it's so obnoxiously weird to reach for, because I've had some knives that are small and they're really difficult and they really lead me to get myself cut. This one is, once I understand where it is and I hold it, it works pretty well. It works really well. I'm right at the limit of how much I can be in it. This is right at my limit. Large hands, big meaty fingers. Anything larger, an extra large, big meaty fingers, you're going to be doing a 3.5. Double extra large, you're going to be doing almost a 3 finger with barely a quarter, I think, okay? Keep that in mind. There is no real choke up spot here. You could kind of come up to this a little bit if you wanted to, and that would give you a little room, but don't go any closer because you're gonna hit that choil. I like this hand satin finish. That's definitely a little hand Kizer, little logo there, and then you got a lot of stuff there. And wait, hold on, who's the designer? Whoa, I can't see that. That's really. It might be time for my little lens. Hold on, I'm gonna get my little lens to look at it. Who is this? It is Munko Knives. Okay, and it's a Styles design. Is it Jonathan Styles? I believe it is. I think it's Jonathan Styles, right? Munko Knives. This is nice, actually. I do like this. I like this. Yeah, I just dig this color. I think the colors are really, really, really cool. Really, really cool. And the swedge, again, this is the thing. You know, you have these weird blade shapes, and I'd be like, but this has just a little touch, and it has enough of some of those other crazy designs, and you go, well, let's bring a little bit of that in there. Just put a little curve of that in there, and you bring in just a little taste of that, which maybe we never would have thought to do until you see some of these other incredibly fantastical designs, right? May not be my cup of tea, but then you bring a little that influences some other designs, which I feel like this is a little bit of that influence, and it comes in a real subtle way, and it looks good. That's why I don't hate other designs, right? I appreciate other designs, even if I don't like them, because eventually they can influence other designs that then results in something I like. And I like this. I like the little swedge. It's kind of like a harpoon. I would call this probably a harpoon. This would be a harpoon blade shape. You could call it a harpoon drop point. I don't know. To me, it's right at the harpoon. I'm going to call it a harpoon. You tell me if I'm wrong, but it could be a harpoon drop. Maybe we call it a dropoon. Can we call it a dropoon? How about we call it a dropoon? We'll make another new knife blade name up. This is the dropoon. It's a drop harpoon. What do you say? You agree with me? Comment down below if you like that, or tell me I'm an idiot. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm having fun. You call it whatever you want. And I'm sure Jonathan Styles probably has a very distinct name for it, and I don't want to insult him, but I think it's cool. Whatever he calls it, I like this shape. I really like this crystal tie. I really, really, really dig that. And the back spacer, that's really nice. It is small, and I can see why Hoffy sold it. I know Hoffy has bigger hands than me, and so this would be frustrating. If my hands were any bigger, I could not deal with this knife. But I'm just at that point where it's right at my max limit. It's right there. And it's pretty comfortable. I like designs like this, and it's round enough. There's no sharp spots on there, no anything like that. I do like that. But I really like the crystal tie, or as they call it, snowflake tie. That's interesting, snowflake tie, as opposed to crystal tie. Call it what you want, but I like it. Very cool. All right, so we got a chance to check out the knives. So this is going to be part of the big 10K. Now, I think there's one other thing he said was missing. Maybe it's related to this. I don't know. I still got to figure out, Hoffy, what is this? Is it related to the one thing you said that was missing? You got to let me know. I can't figure what this one's out. And it's probably so simple, I'm going to feel like an idiot. So you let me know. The 10K coins here, these are fidget spinners. These are going to be so cool. I cannot wait to give these away. Now, the 10 giveaways are going to have a special patch that's already in the boxes. And like I said, once we hit the 9,500, which we're really close, I think we're like 10, 12 away or whatever, I'm going to start recording those videos, and we're going to start talking about that. This is going to be part of the giveaways. I have some of these. I really appreciate him doing this. Now, Hoffy, explain to me what exactly, I think this is meant to be like storage. This is meant to be like maybe Loctite or maybe a cleaner or something, and this is meant to be a screw with 2 bits in there. I don't know what specific screw holder this is for. And then this is really cool. I got a chance to see the Tristashe knife holder. I do dig this, and would one of these be kind of close? Let's look at this one. Maybe. Yeah, sort of close to this, right? So it would stand like this. Do you see that? It would be sitting in there. Now, he is coming out with a new budget. Cole is coming out with a new budget one with BladeBinge. I cannot wait. I do like the budget one that he has coming out. Yeah, see, that fits right in there. That's nice. Okay, so it makes me wonder. This one doesn't have thumb studs. Does this fit a little bit better? Yeah, kind of does, but it's still kind of thick. So Do I have anything thin enough to get in there? No, that's still pretty thick. Let me see if I got a thinner knife. I am going to put something fantastical in there. Okay, my Rosie does fit in there pretty good, right? So, there you go. It's the piss color, right? So it almost looks like Ultim, which is one of the things that Cole does over at Tri-State. So you know he loves Ultim, which is a type of material they use in scales. And he's a big fan of that. And then we have all these knives. Then we're gonna have the 10K for the QSP Hedgehog. Now I don't think I have a Hedgehog to giveaways, so you may have to get one. Now I do know there's another. The Penguin, I believe the Penguin actually fits in here. The Penguin hollow grind that they make, which is also a slip joint. But this will be part of the 10K giveaway. This is going to be cool. It's definitely going to be cool. And then these are for me to use, but I just wanted to show you this. So again, this is Hoffy. It's Hoffworks Labs. I like that name, by the way, Hoffworks Labs. And if I have a link if he has his website, I know he's working on a website and some other stuff. When I have that, if it's available when I drop this video, I will include it. If not, as soon as we get it, we'll definitely share it. But Hoffworks Lab, he does a lot of this cool 3D printing. Hoffy's been super awesome with these coins and stuff, making the giveaways and the channel fun with these. I would never have thought of a fidget spinner coin. I love that. Just brilliant. So anyways, I got to figure out exactly how I'm supposed to use this. And if this is like very specific in a task oriented, I suspect it is. And me being so anal retentive and analytical, I'm probably overthinking what this is intended to be. So I'm gonna let Hoffy help me figure out what this guy is as well. So we'll do that. Okay, super excited. Oh, and then of course you got these little guys for your cables. I'm gonna be using this for my laptop cords. I like that. And by the way, these are flexible, 3D printed flexible. So very cool, very exciting. I love this. Thank you, Hoffy, man, as always. I will be doing another review. This is not part of this. This is going to be separate. This is a loaner knife from him. So I bought these knives from you, for you guys, from Hoffy. Now, Hoffy did sell these at a great deal, so thank you, Hoffy. I do appreciate you allowing me as a channel to buy this. I did spend quite a bit, just so you know, for you guys, and you guys are worth it. Now, I will say, Hoffy, when you're in the giveaways, if you win, I know you sold these to me, and you win one of these, let me know. We'll swap it out with something else I can swap it out with, okay? Maybe you'll just want to check it out. Maybe you want it, you know, something you don't have. If I have something else, I will do that for you because you've been so generous to the channel. So just let you know that. Just remind me. Sometimes during the live, I get a little overwhelmed, but if you win, Hoffy, which may or may not happen, right? It could or could not happen. I really dig this, by the way. I'm going to be carrying this tomorrow. This is cool. This is cool. I got to put skiffs on this. Right after we're done with this, we're going to do a skiff video. Anyways, very, very cool. Very freaking cool. Thank you, Hoffy. Man, dude, I feel like, I know you don't want me to go over the top and say thank you, but I appreciate you, man. I really do. I appreciate you. You know, it's like that Bud Light commercial. Man, I love you. I love you. You can't have my Bud Light. Anyways, but you know what I mean. Dude, appreciate you. You're an awesome dude. Go check him out. He does this awesome stuff here. Honestly, if there's something you really want, maybe you have a certain set of tools and you think, man, I would really love to have that kind of setup. Talk to Hoffy. He can do this stuff for you. And his printing and I think his costs are very reasonable. Absolutely reasonable. You know, when you look at what 3D printing could cost you, unless you want to do your own 3D printing setup and spend the years of knowledge to learn how to get there, and then you got to, you know, there's just a lot of investment. There's a lot of time. There's a lot of things you learn. And if you have someone, and you don't need to do a ton of it, right? You're not planning to do it commercially, but you just would like someone who knows what they're doing. Check out Hoffworks Labs and talk to him. I get something because he generously donates this to the channel, and what he donates is freaking so cool. It is just so freaking cool. So I'm gonna absolutely praise the dude because I have yet to not like anything he does, to be fair. So, and that's not me being biased. That's me just really appreciating what he does. So, all right, guys, I could go on, and you guys would be like, Yes, we know, and please stop. So I will stop. So thank you guys. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or entertaining, would you please consider hitting that like button down below? And if you've already hit the like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button, because subscribing and liking the channel, it does help. It really does. It allows me to grow. It helps the channel big time. So appreciate you guys who watch the videos, live stream, part of the whole community. Thank you. If you haven't already, maybe consider hitting that notification button as well. That way you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. A lot of you guys don't have the notifications turned on. Fair, I get it. Maybe you don't want to be notified of everything, but if you like some of the content, it might be a way to see it. You might miss some of these cool things. Also, a big shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you. Do two amazing things. You encourage me. You do, just by your memberships and support. Thank you. Secondly, because of your generosity through your memberships, you allow this channel to just do a lot of things that I never thought I could. Once a week budget banger giveaways, right? Some of the costs, some of these expenses here, you know, looking over $500 here and just the knives that I bought, right, for the channel, for giveaways. Because of that, you allow me to do things for you guys. You allow me to you know, just to do so many things, and I appreciate that. You allow me to borrow knives, pay for shipping, and all that stuff. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to every one of you out there. My small way to say thank you, I want to do two things. I want to send you a channel sticker and a thank you note. Brand new channel members, email me. I'd love to send you a channel sticker and a thank you note. Secondly, you're eligible for the once a month members exclusive giveaway. So that 1 week in the month, there'll be 2 giveaways. You're eligible for both, right? There'll be the budget banger every week, but the members giveaway will be a little bit nicer. Like one of these knives here that's definitely a little more expensive. Not this one, at least not yet. You never know. You know, as the channel grows, I tend to always give some of my knives that I really like. And I may end up giving that away, but some of these over here, I know some of these are definitely over the $100. And so budget banger, usually I try to get for something at least 50 bucks for you guys, right? Something, you know, 30 to 70 bucks, something like that, right? But for the members, something nicer. All right. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.